Meadow Agriculture team for giving me this opportunity to share my views on strategy for prevention and control of zoonotic disease. So, as you know, in recent past, many diseases has emerged, and it causes the severe economic losses to animal and human health. And for prevention of these diseases, we have to take a necessary precautionary measures involving the One Health approach. As you know, for control of any disease, we have to all the sectors come together and we work together in coordination, collaboration, and in cooperation with data sharing between the different sectors so that we can identify that particular disease at initial level and we can take the necessary precautionary measure to control it. So starting from World Zoonosis Day, as you know, what is zoonosis? First of all, I want to discuss this. Zoonosis is a disease that can be naturally transmitted from vertebrate animals to human. Naturally means if you are injecting or infecting any animal and after that you get the infection from that infected animal. So we not say it is zoonosis. Zoonosis means that animal should be infected naturally without the involvement of any person or we can say then that animal get infection from environment itself. So World Zoonosis Day is celebrated every other year on July 6th. And why this date is chosen? Because on July 6th, 1885, Louis Pasteur, as you know, he is a great microbiologist. He administered the first human vaccine against rabies to Joseph Mister, who was a young boy who was bitten by a rabid dog to save him. And he has taken a chance because he has tried this vaccine to that person. So on the by taking his contribution, so on the occasion of 100th anniversary of this Louis Pasteur death, this World Zoonosis Day was celebrated. First started on July 6, 2007 for first time. And the contribution of great scientist is Rudolf Virchow, who is considered as the father of modern pathology. And he first coined the term zoonosis. And he quoted he quoted that between animal and human medicine there is no dividing line, nor should there be. The object is different, but the experience gained constitute the basis of all medicine. It means we cannot differentiate our this medical field and veterinary field. So the diseases are same. So there is no preference of this disease whether I have to infect human or I have to infect animal. So the disease may infect anyone. So for prevention or for control of these disease, we have to come a common table and we have to discuss it. So as I have discussed earlier about this zoonosis. So this zoonosis at that time it was taken from Greek word zoon means animal and nosis means disease. And these are the diseases that naturally transmitted from vertebrate animals to human and vice versa. It means we can get the infection from human to animal also. So till date, more than 1,415 human diseases are known. Among these, 868, it means around 61% diseases are zoonotic, means these diseases are transmitted from animal to human. And these are diseases are caused by either viruses, or bacteria, or fungus, or rickettsia, or protozoa, anything. Then question comes, who transmit this zoonosis? Means from where we can get this infection. So we can get this infection from farm animal, means our and like dairy animals like cattle, buffalo, or the sheep, goat, swine, cat, dog. This cat and dog, it means from companion animal we can get this infection. Or either we can get this infection from wild animals like raccoons, these foxes, squirrels, bats, migratory bird. Or various diseases, these vectors play a very important role. Vector means invertebrate animals that in this and these small animals, this pathogen may multiply, and they increase in number, means the pathogen may amplify inside these vectors. And this vector, it may be mosquito, tick, lice, flea, housefly, or any other insect. And also along with involvement of animal or vector, the infection, human may get infection from environment itself whenever this environment are contaminated. Then question comes, who are at risk in humans, means who are at have at a higher chance of getting this infection. So the person whose immunity are depressed, are immunocompromised person, are immunocompetent competent, are this person, their immunity is weak, who there are higher chance of getting the infection among them. So immunocompromised person are like infant, children less than 5 year old, pregnant women, then person who are under chemotherapy, then person who are recently organ transplant, and also HIV patient and old age person who are at higher risk of getting this infection. Then also most susceptible group are these farmers or livestock owners that remain in close contact with animals, and also occupational age group persons like abattoir workers or the persons, laboratory persons that handle this pathogen, that handle this abattoir workers that handle this meat. So from infected meat or from infected animal, the person get they get infection. And either this person, because they remain in common environment, and they get this infection either through direct contact or through indirect contact with air. Then next question comes, who are at risk in animal. So same as in case of human, immunocompromised animal, higher yield animal, then other various species like reptiles, chicken, puppies, kitten of young age group, or animal having diarrhea or any disease. In that case, their immunity gets suppressed. So at that time, there is higher chance of getting this infection. And also exotic animal and wild animal. Whenever this exotic animal are transferred into an environment who is the not a natural environment for that animal, like as we know this our exotic cattle like this HS Jersey, they are more prone to the infection as compared to our indigenous breed, because this indigenous breed are adjusted to our tropical environment, our high temperature environment, that are they are more resistant to disease. Then what are these diseases? These diseases that are emerging, they are of two type: one emerging disease and the re-emerging disease. So there are difference between these two terminology. Emerging disease are newly identified disease, means the disease that are not previously reported, or whenever or sometimes it is reported previously and affected only a small number of people in isolated places, and now their intensity they get increased, means these diseases are spread to more animal species, or they are spread to a wider geographical area. So these are the emerging diseases, and various diseases are recently emerged, like this Nipah virus outbreak that are annually reported mostly from this southern state like Kerala, and recently we have this seen that these diseases are reported from West Bengal also. The CCHF, Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever, it was first reported in 2011 from this Gujarat, and COVID-19. It causes the severe pandemic and causes the havoc to whole world. So this disease, COVID-19 virus, it was first emerged. That's why it is categorized under this emerging disease. Re-emerging disease means these diseases are earlier known for some times, but after implementing the several precautionary measures, their incidence that they get lowered down. But due to change in environmental condition, as we know, day by day, due to pollution or due to other environmental factors, our weather get changed, and it created a favorable environment for again germination of that previously known disease. So their incidences are now showing again, and the disease now comes again. So that's why it is considered under this re-emerging disease. And most common example is tuberculosis. KFD means Crimean Congo. KFD means Cassonur forest disease. So this Cassonur forest disease, it was first reported from Shimoga district of Karnataka in 1957, followed by their incidences are their severity. They increase into other states also, like in Gujarat and Maharashtra. So there are various factors that play a very important role in emergence of these diseases. So these factors are host-related factors like age, sex of animal, genetic makeup of animal, agent factors, agent under this, what is the virulence of that agent, what is the pathogenicity of agent means this virus, bacteria, fungus, anything else. And this environment also play a very important role in emergence of these diseases, because this environment, it provides the favorable condition for germination of either pathogen or their vectors. Then these are the emerging zoonoses, and about an overview, as we have discussed, around 60% disease they are of zoonotic nature, means they we get this infection from animals. Then among the total emerging infections, 75% are zoonotic, means this 75% we get from animal itself. Then five new diseases that appear every year. Among them, three are of zoonotic, means three comes from animal, and 80% of agent having the bioterrorism agent, this potential, they are of zoonotic nature. Then these are the concept of disease transmission, means how disease transmitted. So in at initial level, so this agent, they resides in animal, either in wild environment or in animal body itself. So best example is, as our human population are growing due to lack of this land, so we are encroaching toward forest land, and we are segregating, we are breaking their environment, natural environment. So whenever this human, they encroach their in forest area, so they may get infection from wild animal, and these are the second stage. Then these cases again, when come when this human, they get infection from animal, they may transmit this infection to their counterpart, or to their same species, but only in few cases. And the stage is the human, they get infection they contracted this infection from animal, they frequently may get transmit this infection to human also. And in last stage, this infection are the agent they established in human body, and that human they are the permanent source of transmission of this infection to their counterpart. Then another concept is here we can easily understand. So initially the agent they reside inside this wildlife area. So this when human they encroach into their habitat. So this infection they spill over to uh, other human encroach, or whenever we means our this domestic animal for grazing purpose, they enter into wildlife area or a forest area. So this infection may spill over to this domestic animal, and I are from wildlife to directly to human. And whenever this our domestic animal they get infected, so they play a very important role for transmission of this infection to their human because these human are they are directly in contact with this animal while in animal husbandry practices. So along with these vectors also play a very important role in transmission of this disease. And these are the drivers of disease emergence that reported in past. So, what are the various factors that play important role in transmission of these diseases? So, there are various factors like land use changes, as we have discussed, due to growing human population. So, this land are changing. This agricultural landed are they are shrinking because for our daily need we are making this converting our agricultural land to either for houses for construction of houses or for construction of any factory. So it may play an important role in emergence of disease. Also, due to agricultural industry changes, so as we know, to fulfill the demand of food to our growing population, we are more shifted to towards animal husbandry because we are more our more focus is to get the animal origin food either in form of milk or milk product or in form of meat. And also international travel are increased nowadays means within 12 hours we can travel to anywhere from one country to another country. So whenever any person infected with any pathogen, they may transmit the infection to another country also in a very short period span of time. Then medical industry changes. So to provide the health care to our growing population. So this biomedical based they are increasing more, and whenever we are not disposing this biomedical based in a proper way, in that case we may get the infection from biomedical waste. Biomedical waste means either syringes or needles or other catheters that we used for treating of human patient. Then war and famine, they also play important role in transmission of disease. Then climate and weather change, then human demography and behavior, along with other factors like breakdown of public health practices, bushmeat consumption. So this bushmeat is mostly used in African country. So bushmeat means the animal origin food. This wild whenever the people they consume this wildlife food, so they may get the infection from that animal. And also, in the recent part, so these are the various factors that play emergence of the disease, like emergence of bat-associated viruses. They occur due to loss of bat habitat from deforestation. So, due to encroachment of human into this their habitat, Then rabies transmitted by vampire bat to cattle and human, and it was linked to this defragmentation of this forest land. Then forest fragmentation North America, they lead to emergence of Lyme disease. Then Nipah virus, they have linked with the pig farming. So initially this disease emerged initially in 1998 due to whenever this pig they consumed this semi-cooked food that is infected with bad saliva, and in that case this pig they get infected with this virus. Then Japanese encephalitis, as we know, this our UP region, mostly this eastern UP, mostly this Gorakhpur area, they are very much prone to Japanese encephalitis due to certain region is there, due to bow-shaped land of that area, and due to raising of more rice field, or due to this more soil population. So this virus mostly they germinate in water, and pig they play a very important role in propagation of this Japanese encephalitis virus. And in this disease the pig act as the amplifying host, means this virus they multiply inside the pig. Then Ebola virus outbreak in West Africa, they have they have connection with this forest loss. Then emergence of avian influenza virus. Main region is intensive poultry farming. Intensive poultry farming means we are rearing the different species together, like along with dairy, poultry is reared, swine is reared. So in this case, swine and poultry, whenever they come together, so this avian influenza cases, chances of emergence is more. Then also SARS infection that is reported in 2002 case. In that case, civet cat act as the main host for emergence of the SARS virus. So these are the various diseases that emerged in recent past, and in that case, bat play a very important role. Means in most of the disease, bat act as the reservoir host. Whenever we talk about this Marburg virus infection that emerged in 1967, Ebola that emerged in 1976, Nipah that emerged in 1998 in our country. The cases was first reported in 2001 from Siliguri, West Bengal. Then in 2003, SARS is reported from China. And from 2018, these Nipah virus cases are regularly reported from Kerala. And in 2014 to 16, Ebola virus outbreak was reported from Western Africa. So this, in that case, this bat play a very important role. And also in past we have seen this DGA, they created a havoc and they caused a very severe economic loss to a country, like this BSE में Borne spongiform encephalitis. They lead to the emergence, they lead to the more than 2.4 billion loss to export. Means the Gulf country or the meat consuming country, they rejected the meat from area that have reported the BSE. Then this H5N1 incidences, these H5N1 infection in poultry. They are this is the highly pathogenic avian influenza. They are reported every year from different part of the country, and it also created a very severe economic losses. Then in SARS cases also, the country faced severe economic losses, and these are the one, and we can say neglected zoonosis. Known as Q fever caused by Coxiella burnetii. So this case, Coxiella burnetii, it was emerged around 2007 to 2011 in Netherlands, and in this case, the mass culling of goat was attempted because goat act as the main reservoir host for this Coxiella bonity. And at that time, more than 50,000 goats were culled to prevent the spread of diseases. And in this Netherlands Q fever outbreak, more than around 4,000 human population are infected. Then these are the various zoonotic disease that may get from milk and meat. Like from milk, we may get listeriosis, tuberculosis, Q fever, brucellosis, and from meat we may get trichinosis, toxoplasmosis, cysticercosis, echinococcosis, and these are the rodent-borne zoonosis. Means from rodent we may get this type of infection like plague, one of the most common example, plague, KFD, then leptospirosis, along with other rickettsial disease like murine typhus, then North Asian tick typhus, then human granulocytic anaplasmosis, Mediterranean spotted fever. So these are the various diseases that we may get from rodent. Then from our companion animal, mostly from dog, we may get the one of the most lethal disease that is known as rabies. As you know, rabies is one of the most fatal disease. Means whenever anyone infected with rabies, so there is negligible chance that we can save that patient, because this disease is having the 100% fatality rate. So we may get infection from this dog. Also we may get ringworm infection, pasteurellosis. Then from bat, as we have discussed earlier, this bat are the very source of more than 60 viral diseases like rabies, histoplasmosis, Nipah virus infection, Hendra, Ebola, COVID-19 have also linked with this bat. Then cat-borne disease. So from cat also we may get rabies also, cat scratch fever, ringworm, then toxoplasmosis. So this in case of toxoplasmosis, this pregnant women, they are the main susceptible host from this toxoplasmosis. So while gardening or while playing with or while taking care of this cat through their faces, so this pregnant women, they get infected, and this causes the severe health hazard in this woman. It means it causes the abortion. This toxoplasmosis, it causes the abortion in pregnant lady. From lizard, we may get severe disease like salmonellosis, Lyme disease, giardiasis, and from tick, we can get Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever, Cassandra forest disease, Lyme disease, and also tick typhus. And from mosquito also, we can get various diseases like chikungunya, dengue, malaria, Eastern equine encephalitis, Western equine encephalitis. So these are the various hosts that are responsible for transmission of various diseases. And whenever we talk about our country, so our country are the means main home are this hot spot of various diseases like this. Different diseases are endemic in our country. Endemic means these diseases are constantly present in our country, like this rabies, anthrax, brucellosis, toxoplasmosis, and about this reemerging disease like Japanese encephalitis, plague, leptospirosis, and about anti-emerging diseases like avian influenza or CCHF, trichinosis, and these are the emergence of various diseases in recent past, like emergence of scrub typhus. It was reported from Himachal Pradesh and other area from 2006 to 2016. Nipah virus outbreak was continuously reported starting from 2001 from Siliguri to recent outbreak, two cases from West Bengal. Then avian influenza, cases were reported almost every year from various part of the country. Then Japanese encephalitis, it was reported from yearly, every year, mostly from Uttar Pradesh region. Anthrax, the cases were reported from southern area and from eastern area. Then leptospirosis, the cases were most of the cases were reported from 1994 to 2006, and also scattered cases are reported every year. Swine flu major outbreak reported in 2009 to 2016. CCHF, it was first reported in 2011, followed by cases were also reported. Then trichinosis, first case was reported from 2011. Then Chandipura virus, the cases were reported from 2011 to 13. So these are the various diseases that are annually reported in from our country. So in brief, we are discussing one by one. Important here, like this rabies. So through this rabies, annually causes the more than around 60,000 this human death occurs due to rabies, and among total death, one third cases are human death are reported only from India. Means from in India, around 20,000 case rabies death occur every year, and in among total death, 30 to 60% cases, the children were main culprit. Children of less than 15-year age, and for prevention of this rabies, dog-mated rabies, their severe economic losses occur in terms of loss of human life, and also for take care of rabbit bite, dog bite cases, post cases to manage the occurrence of this rabies. So, recently in 2021, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, in collaboration with the Ministry of Fishery, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Government of India, they have jointly launched a National Action Plan for dog-mediated rabies elimination from India till 2030. But mm, by considering this present scenario, it is somewhat difficult to this manage this to fulfill this target. Then Nipah virus outbreak, as we have discussed, the cases were reported from 1998 to 99 from Malaysia, followed by the cases were reported from Singapore, and in from our country, the first case was reported in 2001 from Siliguri, and followed by recent cases in West Bengal. And in this Nipah virus, this fox act as the main reservoir host, and this pig play a very important role in maintenance of this infection. And this Nipah virus caused the encephalitis and respiratory difficulty in humans. Highly pathogenic avian influenza. So this H5N1 cases, for first case of this highly pathogenic avian influenza or H5N1, it was reported from Nawapur district of Western Maharashtra in 18 February 2006, and it is caused by arthovirus. And in this avian influenza cases, the wild bird play a very important natural reservoir host. And among several serotypes of this H and N, in case of influenza virus, H5 and S7 subtypes are highly pathogenic. And this Nipah virus, this HPAI means highly pathogenic influenza virus. Initially, it was seen that the cases were reported from this poultry only. But in 2021, first case, human cases of H5N1 was reported from a boy of 11-year old, and due to this infection, the death of that boy occurred, and that boy belonged to Haryana. And then this anthrax, it is called by Bacillus anthracis, and soil act as the main reservoir host for this Bacillus anthracis bacteria, and herbivores are the main reservoir host, and transmission into human occur through direct contact with infected animal or animal product. And in human, the disease anthrax, it occurs in three forms: one cutaneous form, and gastrointestinal form, and pulmonary form. And among them, cutaneous form are the most common, means around 95, more than 95% anthrax cases occur in form of cutaneous, and then followed by gastrointestinal and pulmonary. And in pulmonary cases, 100% fatality is reported. Caseinophoric disease, as we have discussed earlier, first cases were reported in 1957 from Simoga district of Karnataka. And then in this case, tick of genus Haemophilus spinigera. They are the main vector for transmission of infection, and this disease is also known as monkey fever, because whenever these first cases of this KFD reported in 1957, in that time, large scale of monkey mortality occurred. That give a clue that something happened, or some new disease came into limelight. Glandar. So these are the diseases of soliped animal, like this mule, donkey, horses, and it is called by Balcholdia Malay. And these cases of glandar are means not frequently, but some scattered cases are reported from this Haryana, Jammu, Kashmir, and this from Himachal area. Um, Means after some means um, in these cases are reported in limelight. And this glandar also occurs in four form, like localized cutaneous form, pulmonary form, septicemic form, and chronic form. And this chronic form is known as Farsi. Farsi means there is formation of nodules occur over the skin surfaces, along with this lymph vessel. Along this lymph vessel, and these nodules appear, and whenever this nodule they mature, they burst, and this pus emerge from these nodules. Then, so these are the important zoonotic diseases that naturally seen in our country. Then how we can manage these? What are the strategy for prevention control of these diseases? So for controlling this disease, we have to create this awareness about this zoonotic disease among the various stakeholders like farmers, animal handlers, and mostly these children. We consider this is school children. We have to aware about this prioritization of important zoonotic disease. We have to prioritize which disease have the higher economic losses, which disease causes higher havoc. Accordingly, we have to plan this strategy for prevention and control of these disease by cooperation with, by integration with planner, policymaker, and expert scientists, NGO, extension worker. Then active avoided zoonosis surveillance and monitoring are required. Means we have to our monitoring system, we have to make it more active, so that we can detect any emergence of any disease at early stage, and accordingly we have to take necessary precaution. Then state of the art reliable rapid simple and accurate diagnostic tests are required as a field diagnostic test for early detection of this disease. Then necessary biosecurity measures are we have to take care. Awareness about sanitation and hygiene are very much required by different stakeholders. Eco-friendly, economic, and sustainable vector control program we have to implement to prevent the this means growing the population of vector. Because in the various disease, vector plays very important role in transmission of this infection. Then we have to ensure safe food production by making our animal healthy. So whenever we make our animal healthy, so whenever we get the product, any type of product from that animal, we will means we will remain healthy. Then ensure safety of infectious laboratory personnel by taking the necessary precautionary measures. Protection of environment through we have to take care through this disposal, safe disposal of animal and human waste. Then ensuring adequate regular emergency funding by our government agency. We have to means allocate more fund to our health sector. Then in all this sense, in all this way, this one healthy concept is very much important. One healthy means we have to all this health sector we have to come together, be like this veterinarians, medical doctors, and environmental expert. They have to come together, they have to work together, they have to means cooperate with each other, so we can manage the emergence of these diseases in our near future. So these are the conclusion of my this project lecture. So these zoonotic and occupational hazard are preventable by health monitoring, identification of hazard, exposure control plan, a combination of good occupation and environmental hygiene, indiscriminate use of antibiotics. We have to stop it because these AMR are the major, and it is considered that this AMR will be next pandemic means because these AMR cases are regularly increasing day by day due to indiscriminate use of antibiotic in human sector as well as in animal. Then public education, motivation, participation in creating awareness involving the One Health approach is very much important. Biosecurity measure in poultry, animal, fish and other industries also required, and economic intervention are needed means we have to measure the loss due to any disease so that exact data it comes to our in front of our policymaker front of healthcare manager so that we have to yeah, means plan a effective control measure for further emergence of any disease in our near future. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. So if anyone have any question, I will be happy to answer.
Thank you so much, sir. Anybody?